Welcome to the channel. I'm Ms.Metayer. I've been praying wrong. I've been praying wrong my whole life. I told my friend Lynn this and she looked at me like I was crazy. She like, girl, what you mean? Like, what's wrong with you?
You are out of your mind.
Yes, you could be doing something wrong your whole entire life. Like, people brush their teeth the wrong way. People peel bananas wrong. I didn't know you could peel bananas wrong. Am I a preacher? No, but I'm a human and I'm a follower of Christ, and I have gone through trials and tribulations, and I'm gonna go through them today, tomorrow, the next day, and have to get out of them just like any other human. You're either going through something, about to go through something, or getting out of something. If this method is helping me, it can help somebody. I'm happy to simply break it down. For your Father knows the things that you need before you ask Him. God already knows what you need before you ask Him, but prayer is still needed because you ask, you shall receive. Well, here's effective communication with God, and this is to grant us peace and to grant us answers, because most of the time when we're praying, we're looking for answers. We want answers because we don't have the answers. We don't have the answers, Sway. We don't know everything.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
And that's how it is. We're not all knowing, but God is all knowing. That's why we need to tap into His power. So Matthew 6 says, don't pray like this, pray like this. Don't use vain repetitions as the heathens do. They think they will be heard. Don't just be reciting stuff. Honestly, I was praying my whole life with my eyes tightly closed and just clenched up and like, okay, like, whew. When in reality, like, it's a relationship. Be comfortable talking to God. Like, He is here. He's the OG. That's Pops. Like, it's Pops. Be comfortable. Now I talk at ease when I'm in prayer. I talk at ease. It's just me and God, and that's it. And it's beautiful. Matthew 6, it shows you how to pray. The whole chapter teaches you how to pray. In Matthew 6, it says, for God's will to be done. When I was praying wrong, I was asking for my will to be done. What do you mean, Lanisha? What do you mean? It's best to ask to get in alignment with God's will instead of asking Him to do our will. God, let your will be done. I need to moderate myself. We need to moderate ourselves and remember that it's not our will, it's God's will that needs to be done. When I need answers or when I want something, He already knows what I want. I was like, oh, so now I don't get disappointed when things don't go my way. I don't get disappointed when results are not in my favor in the moment. But we know that everything that God does is all for our good and all for the good. I live alone, and anybody knows when you're alone, it could get kind of scary. Like when it's dark and like there's nobody to like hold on to and stuff, like it gets scary. Like when it's dark, I used to be like really scared. I was just giving y'all a story like of like how prayer life and really just activating faith. I'm able to sleep more comfortably at night. In the presence of God is fullness and joy. In the presence of God is fullness and joy. So when I am fearful, when I don't know what's about to happen, or when I think I don't know what's going to happen, I ask God for me to be in His presence so I can have peace. 9 times out of 10, there's nothing in the freaking dark. It's just our mind starts to take on, our mind starts to create things. Imagination and fear goes to work when you're not focusing on God or like the presence of Him. When you're not focusing on the presence of Him, because God is omnipresent, so He's always present, always near. It's for us to moderate and remember that He is present. That has helped me find peace, and it's been beautiful. Bad experiences are going to happen. You can't avoid them. It's our decision to stay stuck in them. That's a decision of ours to stay stuck in them. So most of the times, anxiety, depression, and when we're mad is because we're focused on something that's missing or something that we are missing. Shift the focus. I'm not trying to take away from the negatives that are happening or in your life, but your focusing on the gifts that are in front of me instead of what's missing or what I would want, a huge game changer for me. I have a roof over my head now. I have eyes to see. And this is not to disregard what is going on in our lives, because things happen. It's inevitable. So I've been praying for my will to be done and for this to happen and for peace to come when peace is already in front of me, and it's not for my will to be done, but for God's will to be done. Once you find peace in that, everything will work out and you're good. Like it says, this verse right here, I'm going to put up. Everything works out for the good for you. God knows what he's doing and he knows what you want. If we get fractured, we get displaced, we get broken, and God is that cast for us to help heal us. Now I ask to be in God's presence. Now I ask to tap into the peace that's already in front of me, the abundance that's already in front of me. Whatever I'm asking for, I ask God for me to tap into it if it's already in front of me. I ask for my eyes to see and my ears to hear. You can't trust sometimes the things that you see. You cannot lean on your own understanding. Lead not on to thy own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Acknowledge God, and he will direct your path. Acknowledge his presence. Ask to be in his presence, which is fullness and joy, and it's a game changer. Now that is how I've been praying now. I'm no longer crunching up my eyes and reciting. I'm really having a genuine conversation with God now, and I'm no longer asking for my will to be done, but I'm asking for his will to be done. I really hope that this has helped somebody, or it's going to help someone, because in this walk of life, it's not easy. This walk of life is not easy, because spiritual warfare is real. Without a higher power, that leaves us disarmed, with nothing to protect us and nothing to help get us through. Series. I hope you come back next week, Monday. We'll be talking about self-affirmation, affirming yourself. Yes! So, thank you guys again, and chat soon.